So, I want to talk to you today about one of the most important things that you need to find your person. If you don't have this, forget about it. Truly. I'm not going to bullshit you. If you don't have this, you are not going to find your forever person. Just to be clear. Okay? Faith. I cannot tell you how important it is to have faith. Unwavering faith that your person, your forever person, your partner to do life with exists. If you don't believe that, might as well just stop. Like, really, just don't even bother. And I want you to stop right now and ask yourself, do I have unwavering faith that my person really exists? And if you feel like the answer is no, I want you to understand why you're not going to find your person. And I also am going to talk to you in this episode about how you can shift that and actually find that unwavering faith. Oh my gosh, I don't think I talk about it enough, but I do with my clients. And I want to talk to you about it. But like, truly, faith is such a central part of my life and my family's life, my husband and I, and my kids. And when you talk about faith, a lot of people go to like religion and they have all these beliefs and thoughts about it. And so it's not about, oh my gosh, what religion are you and are you going to go to hell or anything. I don't talk like that. I do believe in God, and I say that, but I also say universe, right? But the most important thing is, where are you on your journey? Do you believe that your person exists, right? So that belief. And so you may not have evidence that your person exists because you have been disappointed and heartbroken, putting your heart out there, maybe just trying, maybe you haven't tried. Either way, maybe you have a lot of negative experiences and you're not finding it. But faith is believing without having seen it, right? And so you have to have this unwavering faith. I remember truly, when I designed my dating method to find Will, I had to just step into like this different version of me. Like I couldn't, I felt myself, why am I always in and out of these relationships? I felt so drained. I was surrounded by assholes. I was like, why is this happening? I was so frustrated, so defeated, like really just found myself just like broken, like just like why? And I had to choose and decide I want to do, like I have to show up differently. And how do I do that? So yeah, my degree's in psychology. I loved, oh my God, I love studying all of it and therapy and all these things. And I love it all. But I was like, how does it apply to me? Like, well, how am I showing up or not showing up? Why do I keep attracting these type of people? Why do I keep going for this? What is my part in this? And something that I realized was I didn't believe that anything else existed for me. I just felt whatever I could get, like that was the best. Like that was it. Like I guess that was all. And at the end of the day, it really comes down to believing in my own worth. I felt like, when I really dug into it, it was like heartbreaking. Not that these guys were breaking my heart, but that I was settling for these guys that didn't show up for me, that didn't prioritize me, that didn't love me, but I was settling for all of it. And why? Because I didn't think that I was enough. I didn't think that I was just not realizing how freaking amazing I was. And I didn't see it. I didn't feel it. I didn't believe it. And so, I don't know, talking about it, it's just like heavy. It's heavy talking about it because I have to go back to those moments of feeling that way. And I know there's so many of you that I talk to and so many of my clients that I've connected to, and like that feeling of like worthiness is so deep in there. And so, yeah, asking you, do you have that unwavering faith that your person exists? It's like, how can I have that faith if all I've seen is the complete opposite? Like, not anyone loving me, right? And that in turn affects and impacts your sense of worth. Like, I'm not enough. Not even for this asshole. Right? I remember thinking that. Like, even this loser, like, he doesn't even want me. Like, he doesn't even show up for me. Like, he's such a loser. And like, it was so twisted. It's so twisted. And then when I realized, wait a second, he's a loser, but he doesn't even love himself. He can't show up for himself. He can't, like, he's on survival mode. I'm just thinking now of one particular ex-boyfriend of mine. Like, I'm like, oh my God, he's like on survival mode, trying to figure, actually, there's a few guys like this, honestly. And I was like, oh my gosh, let me help him. Let me try to help him. And I'm amazing. But how, they couldn't even see how amazing I am because they're not even there for themselves. So like all of that. So this is my question to you, okay? There's a few things that we're touching on, and it's like all very important. So first step is unwavering faith. Do you have unwavering faith that your person exists? If your answer is no, this is where I feel like how you find it, how you find that unwavering faith. Make sure that who you are letting into your space is only bringing you closer to that forever partnership that you really want. So like right now, do like an inventory. Like truly look at your phones. Be like, wait a second. This is what I do as a coach in my program. And by the way, doors actually close this week, that we're done. So this is a time right now, today actually, JackieLore.com/crazy-love if you want a coach by your side helping you to stay accountable. Like, I want to know and talk to you. Do you not have faith that your person exists? And I'm going to ask you questions, and I'm going to find out, wait, what are your actions? And how are your actions not aligning to that future you that has that amazing, crazy love story? Because your person exists. And I believe in it. And I'll believe enough for both of us. And it is contagious. All my people and all the women, all my clients always are like, I didn't believe until I started to work with you. And then, oh shit, that was so crazy how I actually believe that my person exists. And when you believe it to your core, you bet your ass you do not want to let anybody that isn't all the things that only add value to your life into your life. You won't let anybody in your space. You're going to be really crystal clear, like, wait a second. I know what I want. I know that it exists. You aren't it. Get the fuck out of my way. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. That's it. You become fearless. You no longer are, oh my gosh, what if I'm going to die alone forever? No, you are now walking with this energy of like, yes, my person exists. Let's go. I am going to put myself out there. Let me get on the apps. Let me say yes to the party. Let me say yes to the events. And let me make sure that my ex, who already showed me who he is, isn't coming back into my life. Let me make sure I'm not getting wasted, shit faced, and hooking up with some rando. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there are things, and perhaps you can do this for yourself. But if you need some accountability, you need some help and support, which is totally fine. And obviously, listen, this is the golden coaching. It's like, okay, you want someone to help you stay accountable or even help you see, wait a second, is this guy like not aligned to my future self that has it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you might be confused as I'm saying all of this, you're like, what? You're like, you lost me at faith. So you reach out to me. This is the last day, truly. This is it's June 9th. You're listening to June 9th. So you basically, the doors actually closed already this morning. So, but if you hear this and you reach out, like, oh my gosh, this podcast episode resonated with me, I need to talk to you, I will do it. Truly. I'll drop the link for a free call. We can chat. I am here. I don't take it lightly that I'm on your path. I believe God always puts people on each other's path for a reason. I found my happily ever after. I had that unwavering faith. I didn't settle for less, and I found him, and it's like insane, crazy love. And this is what you're meant to find. I'm sending you so much love. I hope this is resonating. I hope you actually, I don't hope for anything. I don't, I'm over the word hope. I have my coach who's like, stop using the word hope. No, I trust that if you're hearing this and this is resonating, I trust that you will decide to take action and be like, you know what? Yeah, I want some of that unwavering faith. You could be like, oh yeah, shit, I don't have that. And I want that. That sounds freaking awesome. Let's go. Reach out to me, the Jackie Lore on Instagram, jackielore.com. I'm just so easy to find. Like, give me a break. And we'll connect. And I really, really want this for you. I want you to have unwavering faith, because if you do, and when you do, you'll never, ever settle for anything less than crazy love. That's it. Period. Done and done. And then you'll start to see your actions will align so that future you that has that crazy love, you're already like living that, you're stepping into that version of you, and you that then only gives you that space to attract people that are vibing with you, that appreciate you, that see you and cherish you and love you. And you start to feel, oh my gosh, not rejected, not like you're not enough. You start to feel like you are enough. You start to feel worthy. So this is all so important. If you're just more curious about this is a podcast episode. Like, there's just so much we could talk about, but this is so important. This inner work is so important. Because if you tell me, oh, just introduce me to my person, Jackie, but you don't believe that it exists, or you don't believe that you're worthy of it, even if I put the perfect person in front of you, you'll still fuck it up. Seriously. It's actually really important. Like, for you to believe you're worthy, because if you don't believe you're worthy and a really good person comes into your path and you're just like, this is too good to be true, when's the other shoe gonna drop? You might self-sabotage. I should do a whole episode on that. But truly, I want you to understand, do not skip this step. You're like, oh, I'll find my person without unwavering faith, Jackie. I'm fine. No, you won't, actually. Actually, you won't. You'll just settle for the first person that comes your way, paying attention to you, and it's going to be bullshit. It's going to be half-ass love. Not crazy love. It's a half-ass love. You're not listening to the half-ass love podcast. You're listening to the crazy love or nothing podcast. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you for being so open with your heart. I appreciate you for receiving this. Sending you so much crazy love. Remember, it has to be crazy love or nothing. Till next time.